Hey guys, I want to welcome you back to the Sensu Pop channel for another video. Today we will be taking a look at the Boujack cards that are coming out in the new set Supreme Rivalry BT13 coming out in April 2021. Pardon me, I don't want to get into the discussion. Are we having a little bit too many products too fast for Dragon Ball Super card game? Let's save that for another, let's save the topic for another video. Maybe a podcast where I think it's better place and time for that, alright? But for this video, we will be taking a look at the deck that really got my attention. I was looking at all this review and they're coming out a little bit too fast for me to even dedicate time to go through every single one of them, right? So I am gonna pick and choose the ones that I like and I'm gonna feature them. I'm not just gonna talk about them, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna break down the mechanics and make sure that all of us after this video, we understand whether is this deck for us. The weakness and the strong point about the deck, I'm gonna spend some time on them, alright? And so I was looking at the red cards and go like, and I was looking at the blue Saiyan cards and go like, but when I saw the blue Boujack cards, I'll be like, so that's where you know, right? That's where you know the sound. That's where you know that I really like the Boujack cards. Are they really good? I'm not too sure though. I'm not too sure. I think this is a deck that really needs some playtesting. There seems to be some weakness here, but we'll take a look at that together. Alright, so the Boujack leader, what does he do? He doesn't have any combo costs for your mono blue Boujack cards, so they're kind of tagged with it. All these older yellow ones, you cannot really play them in this deck. Not that you cannot play it at all, because the rest of them, they don't really have a lot of combo costs. I think you can mix and match, but I'm going to show you which are the stuff that you can mix and match, which are the stuff are strictly for this leader for here, alright? And activate battle once per turn. You can use a lot of, like something from your energy, like Boujack Brigade card from your energy, and then use it for a combo. If you do so, you are not losing one energy, you actually replenish this with a card from the top of your deck. Yep. Awaken 3 or less life, you draw 2 cards, switch one of your energy to active mode. And he has the same permanent, which is reduction of combo cost for your mono blue Boujack Brigade card. And once per turn, you get, this is the interesting one. Once per turn, when you tap 1 blue energy, you choose 1 card and discard it. When you can only activate blue card skill from your hand, so you cannot do anything else. And you can't activate counter skills from your hands for the turn. That means you cannot play negate from your hands. You have to play it kind of from your energy. That's kind of his gimmick, yep. And but when your opponents attack, you get 4 energy and then you'll get to switch it to active mode. And activate battle once per turn. Use one, it's the same, so you can use the energy from your energy. You can use it to combo and replenishes. If you do that, replenish your energy from the top card from your deck. Yep, so let's talk about this deck. What is it about? This deck seems to be very spammy because a lot of cards have this combo into play effect. We'll go through them later. This deck has problems drawing. As you can see, there is kind of no drawing with this deck itself. And but is it going to be a problem? I think it is okay. It's a little bit like that search cell leader, right? You look at top 5, you take a card and you discard it. Was it a problem with the hand size? Yes, kinda. But then, if you're playing a lot from your energy, it seems to be fine. That card plays from the drop area if you follow the deck, but this card plays from the energy, so I believe that it should be fine. It should be fine. Not a lot of draw power, but we can kind of rectify that with the deck build itself. Alright, so let's take a look at those cards that are not restricted to this leader. What do you mean? You know, you can play with the yellow leader. The first one is going to be Beidou the Cruel. When this card is played, you get to draw a card. The other one is Gokua. When you play him, you get to search your Boujack Brigade card. You heard it correctly, not mono blue. Just search for Boujack Brigade cards 3 or less and put it into your hands, or a unit card with specified cost of 4. In both of them, you can tap one when you activate battle, and they get 15k. One gets double strike, the other one gets critical, and because you have to tap that 1 energy, they retain that attribute until the end of your opponent's turn. And the last one is, it is going to be Zangya the Savage. She is a super combo. Very interesting one because she's not the typical 0 plus 5k and then you draw a card super combo. She has a pretty interesting mechanics, which is when you combo with her, you get to draw a card, but then you choose one of your opponent, not this card, another card that you combo with, their card gets an extra 6k. So this card actually swings so hard because she is a 16k when you combo with her with another card. Trust me, that one extra k, it's gonna make a lot of difference. Whether are you using it for aggressive or defensive, that 1k, it's gonna make a lot of difference. Yeah. Alright, so let's take a look at the unison card. The first one, it is going to be Majin Buu, a sort of agent of destruction, 4 course, searchable with your Gokua. It is a double strike blocker. 4 course, I can understand that it is not very good right now with this high cost, but he has some good things that goes on for him. He doesn't minus or he doesn't blast though, so when he's played, he's basically dead, but he has so much control and utility when it comes to him, because when you play him for 4 energy, he is a double strike, he is a blocker, you get to draw a card, at the end of a turn you get to switch one of your card, you get to switch him to active mode, that means you can swing, he comes back active, and then you get to untap one of your energy to active mode. So it is like a 3 cost, right? And more than just that, because the second -1 is not an activate main, you can actually do a -1 when your opponent attacks with a battle card. You choose one of their battle card, doesn't have to be the one that they attack with, doesn't have to be the first one that they swing. You can choose the battle card and put it under the bottom of their deck, just like that. And the thing is, if your opponent doesn't take care of him, the next turn, draw another card with him. Why not? Go for another double strike swing. Why not? Untap one of your energy. Why not? Is it good? I think it's good. I think this guy is really good. There is another 4 course that I want to highlight here. It is SS Gold Tank's Absolute Unison. Then you can play him for 4 energy, do attack blocker that draws you 2 cards, or destroy or take out 2 of their cards with barrier. Is it good? I think so. Maybe play 1 because it's searchable from Gokua. Not too sure about that. Yeah. Alright, so let's talk about those cards that that has all this come into play effect, right? If you take a look at them, they are all like 1 plus 5k, but please note, if you're playing against with this blue leader, they are all like a 0 plus 5k. So the first one, it is Eider the Evildoer. The second one is Gokua the Evildoer. All of them are Evildoer. They do evil things. When you play them, you tap 1 and they come into play. With a 15k, the Eider, it's a 15k crit, activate main, you tap 1. When this card comes into play, you get to switch one of your energy to active mode. Really good, really good, really good. So he's kind of free. And then with Gokua, when you play him, you get to choose one of your opponent's battle card, 1 or less, and place them. This is a common card, so I don't think he is really good. But he is 20k though. You want to swing a 20k? Okay, I'll do it. I'll take it. It's really, really nice. And Bujin. Bujin is the highlight of the deck. All the Bujin cards are pretty good. So take note, this puppet guy, this string that can cut people, right? So Bujin, the Evildoer, remember, they all do evil things, yeah? So he is a blocker that comes into play for 1 energy. When this card is played, choose up to one of your opponent's battle card greater, equal, or no, greater than their energy, and it cannot attack or be used in a combo until the end of their turn. So he or she, whoever this is, comes in, it is a blocker. And then it helps to control the board itself. So take note, you choose, so when you put them as your energy, you choose which one you want to play, because all of them can only be played once. You can combo it from your hands, but it's -1 from your hands. But if you place them at your energy, you can use them in your energy, right? Don't put your super combo into energy though, if you can help it, because there are some random elements to it, but if you can, the super combo has to be comboed from your hands. Alright, then we talk about the babe itself, Zangya, so the Evildoer, so all of them do evil stuff, the Evildoer gang. When this card is used in a combo from your battle area or energy, you get to draw a card. So she is 20k, she doesn't come into play, so you, most probably you are not going to be tapping 3 for him. Maybe you play some of the older cards with, I don't know, if you play some of the older yellow cards, maybe that's a way to get her out. I believe that the easiest way is by Gokua, that you tap 1, that you can play Zangya for 3. I don't know, let's see. I need to check that out. It's been some time since I played the yellow one, but most probably you're not going to be comboing from your hands with this one. You cannot use it from your hands, energy, or battle area. You get to draw a card. Pretty good, because you use Zangya for this, Zangya super combo, you draw 2. Pretty much needed in this deck. Yep. And let's talk about one of the MVP. It's Bujin the Commando. Take a look at this guy, right? So I told you Bujin, it's pretty good in this deck. So if your leader card, it's a Boujack Brigade card, negate the attack and play this card. If you activate this counter skills from your energy, place the top card of your deck in your energy in rest mode. So this card helps you to ramp, because using his ability, or her ability, I don't know the pronouns, you play the card from the top of the deck in energy. But if you use it from your energy, your leader's effect comes in. There's another card in your energy. So this helps you to ramp, negates the attack, and you can activate this counter skills from your energy by paying its energy cost and choosing one card from your hand and discard it. For a game that you don't really have a lot of hand size, it is going to be pretty difficult to discard that hand. But if you can manage that, I think this card is pretty good. Yep. And okay, we are going to be talking about Boujack himself. He's strangely missing from a lot of this picture. It's going to be Boujack the Evildoer. He just punched like a Vegeta, just like that. So full cost, but you're not going to be paying full cost for it. It's a dual attack, 20k, tap 2 at the end of the battle, you get to play him. Take note, it is a 0+5k by the way. When this card is played, choose up to one of your opponent's battle card and place it at the bottom of its owner's deck. He is a double dual attack, 20k, but he is also an evolved target for your SR Boujack on a rampage. Double strike, dual attack, EX evolve 5 cores that draws you 2 cards, Boujack with an energy cost of 3 or 4. Interestingly, the 5 cores, it's all non-specified color. So that means it kind of tells me that maybe they are using this to replace the older one. I don't know, because there is no blue 3 cost. I think there is, kind of like the arrival guy. I think it's 4 cores, but you can evolve it on any Boujack. So that is pretty good. That draws you 2 cards, which is very needed in the deck. Or you can tap 4 at the end of the battle in which this card is used in a combo from your hands or energy. Remember, 0 cost. You get to draw a card. It is kind of like a super combo. If you tap 4, that's a lot. You can choose one of your opponent's battle card and place it at the bottom of owner's deck. Then play this card from your drop area in rest mode. 30k though. So your opponent, unless has a skills to take him out, it is very difficult to combo on top of this guy, alright? And once per turn, if this card is in rest mode, when your opponent's attack, switch up to one of your energy to active mode, then switch one of your opponent's energy to rest mode. Is it good? It is pretty good. So basically, this is the whole deck. I want to get in my hands on them. I'm so totally gonna be playing him. So this is one of the decks that I will be buying. And so I want to get my hands on them, but I'm not going to leave you, this is Censored Pop channel, I'm not going to leave you with just every single thing, just what we have reviewed, right? Because all of you can read all these cards yourself. But what I'm going to say here is this deck seems very spammy, because you can just combo 1, tap 1, you play this, when he combos, you play from your energy, tap 1, you play that, draws a card and stuff like that. So I believe that this deck might be very, very spammy. That means Bard also have some problems with its energy, not energy, with its hand size. So what is very important in this deck? Maybe it's gonna be this guy, this lady, Energetic Frenzy Kefla, because only 1 copy can be played in your battle area, but it's good enough because you reduce the cost of this card in your hands for each one of your blue battle cards. So if you have a spammy deck that has a lot of battle cards on your board, so this lady can go up to 3 energy. But the best part about this lady, it's more than just being a 25k that could swing. Activate main once per turn. You get to draw 2 cards. At the start of your next opponent main's phase, you get to choose 2 of your blue energy and switch them to active mode. So the longer she can come in for really cheap, even if you pay her for 4 energy, you are still, it's just 2 energy, because you can tap 4, play her, activate main, draw 2 at the start of next turn, untap 2. So she is pretty good in this deck, alright? So guys, I hope you enjoy my take on these blue Boujack cards that are coming out in set 13, Supreme Rivalry. I will be also doing the Android ones in, because I kind of like the Androids in for yellow. And if you guys want to see specifically some of the cards that has been reviewed, you want me to take a look at the archetype, break it down for you, comment down in the comment section. I would like to hear from you. If not, guys, stay safe and stay cool. See you guys in the next video. Alright, ciao, bye.